Want to create more content in less time? Let's do it. First, simplify your content. The best tip that can change the game for you is to start from the beginning and approach everything in content creation with efficiency in mind. What does that mean? Choose an efficient video editing style. Do you need fancy editing effects, or is your content strong enough with simple cuts? What type of content is easiest for you to produce? Some people are natural talkers who love to express themselves, but condensing everything they have to say into short form content takes hours of editing for them. Others struggle with long form content, but expressing their ideas in a 15-second video works great for them. So choose what works for you. Try to come up with content topics that you're already familiar with, so you wouldn't need to do a lot of research. And when research is necessary, cover the topic from different angles. For example, if you need to research investment platforms, you can make several videos, such as a platform review, then a comparison of the two most popular platforms, and then maybe a tutorial on how to use one, and so on. In every step of content creation, ask yourself, how can I make this easier for myself? But while simplifying, don't lose sight of the most important thing: value for your audience. Because if your entertaining videos rely on sharp humor, sophisticated mischief, and a bit of playful drama, then don't cut corners on script writing. It's the most important thing for you. Second, practice, practice, practice. Efficiency comes with practice, so don't lose momentum. Filming gets faster with experience. Video editing becomes easier when you learn video editing shortcuts. Script writing becomes easy when you know your own voice. Everything becomes easier with practice. Unfortunately, I don't have a shortcut to practice, so the only way to make that happen is to make one video after another. Now, the most time-consuming video creation tasks are obvious: writing, filming, and video editing. So let's see how we can save time on each of them. Starting with script writing. Writing a few hundred words isn't a big deal, but structuring your thoughts, researching, and then making your script engaging takes time. But the biggest time waster of all is overthinking. To overcome this, try a simple method. Once you have a simple outline, just set a timer for 15 minutes and write without stopping. Don't worry about phrasing or editing, just get your ideas down. Once finished, go back and refine your script. Whether you use ChatGPT or not, this method will be way faster than trying to write and edit simultaneously. Why does this work? Because it helps you enter a flow state. The first draft gets your ideas on paper, and the second one engages your brain in an editing mode. Even if it doesn't save a lot of time for you, it will feel less exhausting and more satisfying. For filming, use a teleprompter. If your video style requires a script and you're not yet comfortable delivering everything naturally, then invest in a teleprompter and download a teleprompter app. Because memorizing lines makes you sound robotic, and trying to read everything from your notes will result in awkward footage that will be a nightmare to edit. A teleprompter makes things way easier. Outsource video editing. If you don't love video editing and it's not your channel's unique advantage, then consider outsourcing, because video editing requires a lot of skills and a lot of practice. So a motivated professional will likely do a better job than an uninspired amateur. And if you're making videos in English, you have access to editors from the whole wide world. So they are offering great quality at competitive prices, and why not use that? If you're already working with an editor and you find yourself dealing with a lot of revisions, then invest time in finding a better freelancer, because unnecessary back and forth wastes a lot of time. Now you're probably asking why I didn't mention automation. Automation and AI seem like no-brainers in efficiency, right? But in reality, the tasks in video creation that can be automated usually don't take time at all. And the tools that are recommended for automating these tasks, usually they don't do proper automation. So let's review the most common tips. Captions. If you're writing a script, you don't actually need to write captions separately. Just upload your script when scheduling your video on YouTube, and it will sync automatically. Social media posting. Many recommend social media schedulers to automate your video promotion. But usually these schedulers, they don't write captions or make teaser videos. They simply post pre-scheduled content. So it's useful, but not a time saver. ChatGPT for script writing. ChatGPT can help, but it still cannot do the whole script writing for you. For the previous script I wrote, I used ChatGPT extensively, but refining it took me 2 evenings. For this script, I used it only for inspiration and proofreading. The result? I finished in 2 hours. I'll probably make separate videos about automation and how to use ChatGPT for saving time. But my general rule is that ChatGPT can be a partner. It's either your researcher, a source of inspiration, editor, or your copywriter, which basically means that whichever role you choose for it, you have to play all the other roles yourself. And that takes time. You're probably also asking why batch creation didn't make the list. I agree. Filming several videos saves a lot of time on lighting setup, makeup, and all the other filming prep. But it has exceptions. It's a great strategy created by full-time content creators who have a whole day to dedicate for filming, another day for script writing, and a third day for video editing. But we're not all full-time content creators. And sometimes the rigidness of I have to film at least 2 videos, it holds you back from filming at all. For example, when you didn't have time to finish a second script, or you don't have enough time for filming a second video. So use batch creation only when it works for you. That's my list of productivity hacks for busy YouTube creators. If you have any other tips, leave in the comments below. And if you want to simplify your workflow, I'll leave some useful resources in the video description. Keep striving forward, and I'll see you in the next video.